We're going to have a look at this book just now. Polar bear, what do you hear? We might need to have our listening ears on. So for starters, we're just going to look at the pictures. So have a look at that. It's lovely colours, isn't it? So the white polar bear. We're wondering, what do they hear? I hear a lion roaring in my ear. Look at the lion's eyes. I love the colour of the lion's eyes. Lion, what do you hear? I hear a hippopotamus. Look at that one, snorting in my ear. Can we do that snorting noise? Ready? Oh, that was rubbish, wasn't it? Let's try again. That's still not very good. I think you're doing better than me. Hippopotamus, what do you hear? I hear a flamingo fluting in my ear. Look how beautiful that is. Well, we don't get very many of them in All Nessertain, do we? Flamingo, what do you hear? Look, a zebra. I hear a zebra braying in my ear. Zebra, what do you hear? I hear a boa constrictor hissing in my ear. Look at the colours on that boa constrictor. I don't think I want to meet one of them though. Boa constrictor, what do you hear? I hear an elephant trumpeting in my ear. Think that would be pretty loud. Can you make an elephant noise? That's good. Elephant, what do you hear? I hear a leopard snarling in my ear. Oh dear me, I don't think I'd like to meet a leopard if I was on my own. Leopard, what do you hear? I hear a peacock yelping in my ear. Has anyone heard the noises that peacocks make? Quite a strange noise. So peacock, what do you hear? This is my favourite picture. Look at the colour. That is a walrus. I hear a walrus bellowing in my ear. I think that they'd be quite loud. Never met one in real life. Walrus, what do you hear? I hear a zookeeper whistling in my ear. Look at him. He's busy, isn't he? Zookeeper, what do you hear? Oh, this is the bit that we needed to take the big deep breath. I hear children growling like a polar bear, roaring like a lion, snorting like a hippopotamus, fluting like a flamingo, braying like a zebra, hissing like a boa constrictor, trumpeting like an elephant, snarling like a leopard, yelping like a peacock, bellowing like a walrus. That's what I hear. And look at that picture with them all. I love that picture. And that's the noises that we were maybe just making. So this time, I'm going to sing the book to you, and I would like you to try and do the actions for each of the animals. So when I'm singing about hippopotamus, I would like you to pretend that you're a hippopotamus. Or when I'm a flamingo, could you stand like the flamingo stands? And when I'm a polar bear, you can think, how does the polar bear move? And you can do actions for each of these animals when I sing it. Polar bear, what do you hear? I hear a lion roaring in my ear. Lion, what do you hear? I hear a hippopotamus snorting in my ear. Hippopotamus, what do you hear? I hear a flamingo fluting in my ear. Flamingo, what do you hear? I hear a zebra braying in my zebra. What do you hear? I hear a boa constrictor hissing in my ear. Boa constrictor, what do you hear? I hear an elephant trumpeting in my ear. Elephant, elephant, what do you hear? I hear a leopard snarling in my ear. Leopard, leopard, what do you hear? I hear a peacock yelping in my ear. Peacock, peacock, what do you hear? I hear a walrus bellowing in my ear. Walrus, walrus, what do you hear? I hear a zookeeper whistling in my ear. Zookeeper, zookeeper, what do you hear? I hear children growling like a polar bear, roaring like a lion, snorting like a hippopotamus, fluting like a flamingo, braying like a zebra, hissing like a boa constrictor, trumpeting like an elephant, snarling like a leopard, yelping like a peacock, bellowing like a walrus. That's what I hear.